What's up, everybody? So, we got the recording going, and I'm super excited to be doing this training today with you all. This training, we're going to hyper focus on marketing system framework, right? So we know that time is everything, right? Energy is currency, and as a business owner, our goal is not to be, the on social media to just be on social media, right? The whole point of it is to get something out of it, right? So we're going to talk about really the whole simple marketing system and how to get in those consistent leads without burnout. The marketing system goal. So we're going to focus on attract. The goal is to attract the right buyer into your funnel and get them into your CRM, aka your email list. Because your email list is the lifeline of your business, not your follower count, not random likes, not loose conversations in Messenger. Everything is a funnel. If it's not leading people into your CRM, it is not marketing. Okay, guys. So, what we are focusing on today, by the end of this session, you will understand the 5-step marketing framework, learn the highest return strategy for lead generation, know how to use the ultimate CEO GPT to create faster results through prompting, build a marketing workflow that supports one goal: more leads into your email list, aka CRM. Why your CRM is the lifeline of your business. Most service providers are stuck in posting for numbers, random conversations in Messenger, inconsistent visibility, no system to turn attention into leads. The reality is, you don't have a lead problem, you have a lead capture problem. If people are watching but not joining your list, your funnel has leaked. What a strong marketing system does, it creates visibility, it builds trust, drives action, collects the lead into your CRM consistently. Okay. The marketing system framework. Here's the 5 steps. Number 1, we have to focus on identifying the buyer. You cannot generate leads without knowing who you are talking to. The outputs for this is going to be idea buyer statement, main pain and desire outcome that they're currently experiencing, one specific right now problem they want solved. The reason why it's going to be a right now problem is because we can then measure their intent to purchase. So if our goal is to help somebody with a problem that they may not be too ready to solve at this moment, they're probably going to prolong the process versus somebody who's ready and needing that solution today, like yesterday. Your message should be simple enough to repeat weekly. I have blank who are struggling with blank achieve blank through blank. Very simple. Core output, the outputs are going to be core message is going to be 3 core messaging angles, hook list, 10 simple hooks. Okay, so this is what's very, very important. At the end of this training, I am going to provide a work list or a worksheet that you can go and use so that way you can start to implement this as well. And it'll help break down a few things. Step number 3, create the content. Content is the vehicle. The goal is to attract and move the buyer toward the opt-in. 4 beginner-friendly content categories: education, belief shift, connection, and then proof. Outputs: weekly topic list, 3 content pillar categories, 1 main CTA included in every post. So, what does that mean? Weekly topic list. So every week, a great way to do this is to actually shift the topics, right? So if the focus is going to be on, let's say, for instance, you're in the health and fitness industry, your focus may be eating better eating habits for that week. But you can rotate it. The next week, it may be the best workout routine. The next week, it may be how your specific tips on how you was able to shed over 25 pounds, etc. Right? So each week, having a topic list will keep things rotating. And then the quick hack to that is looking at your analytics inside of your social media account to then view what people were most engaged with. And that gives you an indicator, because we want to follow our clients, not the competition, on what to do next, what to post next. 3 content pillar categories. So focus on 3 content pillar categories. I don't believe in niching down, but based off the problem that you're looking to solve, think about 3 content pillars that you can, talk about. So within the health industry, you have diet, nutrition, you have actual like gym workouts, exercise tips, you have wellness tips. It's so much that comes under that, where you can literally focus on those 3 pillars and then pull your content from there, which keeps it very simple. Okay, step number 4, distribution strategy. This is where most people fail. If you are not distributing, you are relying on luck. Marketing is not just posting, it's distribution. Distribution strategies includes posting consistently on your primary platform, repurposing content. So, one idea, 3 formats. Okay, sharing content in multiple places, stories, groups, email, etc. Not sharing multiple types of content, the same content in those different areas to get the highest return on investment without feeling burnt out. Collaborating with aligned audiences. So you may have somebody that's a trainer that you know. Well, that trainer for, a collaboration with you would probably love to have connections with you and promote your email list in exchange for, maybe a 10% kickback on the back end, like a referral for your program, etc. So it's just so many different ways you can be creative with that, engaging with your target audience to increase reach. Very, very important in groups and conversation on your social media profiles. That definitely helps so much. So weekly distribution plan, repurposing workflow, consistency plan that prevents burnout. Step number 5, capture the lead into your CRM. I cannot stress this enough. Just posting something, everything should have a call to action. So even if it's a nurture post where you're not selling something, where you have a link to a checkout, it should be something that still captures them into your pipeline. Your newsletter, it could be a free lead magnet, something that's going to get them inside of your system. Marketing is incomplete without lead capture. Your funnel needs one clear entry point. Get them into your email list, lead capture tools. So you're going to also have your lead magnet, which we talked about. These are all ways to exchange something in return for getting their email. Keyword or DM trigger is optional. We will get into that on another one of our sessions where we dive into exactly how to set up those keyword or DM triggers, because that definitely is so important to have, especially once you get the hang of having that lead magnet. Like for instance, on in Instagram, you can tell them link in bio, right? But you can't really post a hyperlink. You can't post a clickable link there. So it's best to say comment strategy, and I'll send you the link in your DMs and have an automatic automation set up to send to them. So outputs: one lead magnet, one opt-in form, one call to action, one landing link. What you need: one primary form for your main lead magnet, tags for tracking. So you want to have a tag for tracking. First, when you're going inside of your system, if you're looking at tags, right? You want to go to your automations. What is a tag? A tag is a way to track what's going on inside of your system, because you may be like me and have multiple offers, etc. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. Let's go to webinar registration. Okay, so for people that are registering for this webinar, right? Once they submit the form, what's going to happen next? A tag is going to be added there. The tag is very important to filter information in your CRM. You may have 3 different opt-ins. You may have a free webinar like I do. You may also have a free ebook like a checklist. You may also have a free strategy call. How would you know what's working once you evaluate your system, maybe in 30 days from now, and you got 150 leads? The first thing in your mind should be, where did those leads come from? Without having tags like this to track this, it's going to be very hard to find where those leads came from. So the webinar registration, so that's very important to have your tags. So when you're building out your workflow or optimizing your workflow, you literally would just go in, create a tag, and then have add new tag there. This is the fastest way to do it. Save that. And every time that lead comes in through that form, they are going to be tagged. Okay, so that's how you tag somebody. And then the form is what triggers them into your system. If they have not submitted a form, they won't be in your system unless you manually add them. Why do we want them in the system versus on social media, inside of Messenger, etc.? Is because this is where everything happens. This is where the automations you have are automatically set up. This is where you can track what they're actually doing, if they actually purchased, etc. This is where you can take your information from your email list and secure your business, meaning you can literally download all of your opt-ins, all of your lead information, and have full control versus being on just social media and Messenger and communicating there. And you can possibly be at risk for losing your entire infrastructure for your leads because you don't have control over social media. You don't own that system. So that's why it's important to have a system that can do it all for you and have that back end seamless and streamlined. Okay, so next we're going to talk about, so yep, tag. So what you need, one primary form. Okay, that's the form, whether it's a lead magnet, free, book a call, etc. You need that primary form. Tags for tracking, so where they came from and what they're interested in. Yeah, so source tags, you don't really need that because it'll tell you on the form where they came from. So you don't need the source tag too much, but the interest tags is what's important. So are they, coming in for a webinar? Are they coming in for automation? Like, why are they coming in? Are they coming in for, my free cookbook lead magnet? The ultimate CEO GPT integration. Why we use this? I use this every single day because you need fast, clear results without overthinking. You are not here to spend 2 hours writing one caption. You are here to build a system that produces leads consistently. Use the ultimate CEO GPT for your marketing system. Okay, this is why you guys have that. Everybody that's in here should have that link as well. Use it. Content ideas based on your ICP. Basically, that's your target avatar. You can do hook creation, content writing, lead magnet creation, call to action scripting, distribution checklists, simple weekly marketing planning, beginner prompt temp. The ultimate CEO, GPT. I want to generate leads into my email list. Create 5 posts with hooks, captions, and call to actions that drive them to opt in for my lead magnet. The funnel rule. Everything is a funnel. Every post should lead somewhere. Every piece of content should connect the buyer, the message, the call to action, the opt in. Your job is to not post more. Your job is to capture leads consistently. That's the key. Quick system audit. Ask yourself, who is the buyer? What is the message? What content is being created weekly? What is your distribution strategy? What is your lead magnet and opt-in link? Are you tagging your leads? Next step. Today, you built the marketing framework that attracts leads into your funnel. On our next session, we're going to dive into the next step of this system. You will leave ready to build consistent lead flow, stop relying on random engagement, make your CRM the foundation of your business. If you want more leads, you do not need more content. You need a marketing system. You need lead capture, and you need a CRM that tracks your funnel because everything is a funnel. And if you are marketing, posting about a product, service, you're already in it, but it's time to elevate your operation. Let me know if this training helped. I'm going to drop the worksheet to this, as well as a survey form I would love for you all to complete. Talk to you guys soon.